We are here in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, FinTech South. Larry Williams, president of TAG.
That's right.
The Technology Association of Georgia, which, by the way, is the largest tech trade association in the country.
In the country.
In the country. Larry, lay it out for us.
Well, Tatiana, thank you so much for having me here today, and thanks for coming to this wonderful facility.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't think of a better place to showcase this great industry than right here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. If we think about what FinTech represents, it's really about the consumer and the customer experience. Mercedes-Benz Stadium is all about the customer experience.
Oh my gosh.
So everything from, you know, the great events that people come, sporting events, concerts, other things that people are experiencing here, all the way in through the experience at the gate, how they interact with food, how they interact with the players, the mascots. All of this comes together right here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and that's what FinTech is about.
Absolutely, and the technology that lives behind the scenes to make everything flow is next level. And you know, this event, when you walk in the doors, when you see the field and everybody exhibiting on the field, and the DeLorean, and just and the grant money that is going to be awarded to a very lucky FinTech startup, and the players that are coming together, the people that are flying in from across the globe to our city.
Exactly. So so TAG started this a decade ago. We started thinking about what FinTech is and what it's going to become. And so we were able to grow it up. And so this didn't happen overnight. You know, it's like it takes 10 years to be an overnight success.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
We're in that. But it was a lot of hard work, and we built this. So just the event itself was the symposium that we built up over the last 8 years. So we had about 750 people at the symposium last year, and we said, now's the time. Let's put it on the global stage. Let's make sure that we pull together all of our partners, and listen, and let's think about the region as well. So the partnership we have with Queen City FinTech. You know, listen, if the region wins, everybody's going to benefit.
That's
and
right.
it's great for all of us. And then all of the great international connections as well. But you're exactly right. So the way that we have this laid out, you know, this beautiful field, and I hope you're going to get some great footage of that.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have lit up the Halo board. We have lit up all of the posts, the ribbons. It's all about FinTech. It's about Georgia. It's about our sponsors. But it's phenomenal. But we've got, what we have is we have a great main stage right there in the end zone. We just heard Ron Suber speaking just fantastic content about the growth of the FinTech industry. He declared himself the godfather, the godfather of FinTech.
Yes.
I mean, so we got to love that. And, you know, and yesterday Governor Deal declared today, May 8th, FinTech Day in Georgia. So
wow.
That's a great declaration. So we're going to continue to have great content right there on main stage. And then as you go down to center field, Innovation Alley.
It's amazing.
90 companies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We've got 30 international.
Wow.
You know, all have come together from about 5 different countries, all around FinTech South and pulling people together. So the eyes of the world are on us.
Yes.
And then, all field level, we go out to the suites, the locker rooms. All right, who does this? You know, who does this?
Like
breakout sessions on every topic from cryptocurrencies, blockchain, cybersecurity, privacy, machine learning, artificial intelligence. Those are all the things that make up FinTech and then lead that customer experience. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal for our community. It's phenomenal for our industry. And that's not all. You had to say it that way. We invited 60 students from universities here because everyone now is, you know, it's all driven by talent. And we've got to have that next generation of talent. And we're going to be able to teach those skills. So our great partnership with the University System of Georgia that are creating curriculum tracks for FinTech and letting people know how cool these jobs are.
That's
we
so
call it
smart.
FinTech,
yeah.
But it's everything that's cool that people want to do.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
they can stay right here in Georgia and build these great careers.
Yes, and you know, there's a conference for everything. There's a conference for people who go to conferences, right? And it is so hard to get people to go to anything these days. It really is. So the fact that first year attendance is off the charts, the content is key. You have C-level executives here in mixing with students, so the accessibility, which is symbolic of Atlanta, is something that's very, very unique to our city, what we're doing here. You know, tell the people watching who don't have the honor of being here today, what makes Atlanta such a hub for FinTech?
Well, you know, there's a lot of things that help bring the industry together. One, we have great infrastructure. We have had the foresight of building some of the most incredible fiber trunks in the country. And so that is critical. It is about the talent. It's about people that have been at the forethought of the thinking ever since the old check processing days. You know,
Yep.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you probably still balance your checkbook, don't you? You know, few people out there still do. But, you know, so we've been part of that evolution. And I think parallel with that, we've been part of the evolution of cybersecurity. And
So-
these go hand in hand. They really, because you've got to have the security, you've got to have the privacy along with your financial transactions.
It all.
So that's what it all comes together. And so with that infrastructure, with the talent that's here, with the foresight of the innovation and an ecosystem, and listen, we have globally dominant companies that are interested in, you know, if there's any one truism in the world that I've found, everybody likes to get paid. They like to get paid on time, every time, truth, exactly. And so, you know, these companies are looking for the solutions that they can to make sure that, one, there's frictionless payments, that their consumers are having a great experience, but also that they're minding their business on the back end as well.
Absolutely.
That's what we do. You know, and I got to say, you know, I just got to add, the technology ecosystem throughout Georgia and Atlanta, I've always said it's where technology meets the real world, okay? It's not always the shiniest new gadget or the coolest new app, but we have more companies that are driving revenue using technology than anywhere else.
That's beautiful.
And it's companies like Coca-Cola, Home Depot, UPS, you go down the big names, but every company out there is embracing technology for a variety of different reasons. And it's a phenomenal place of people that really do come together. Sometimes it's around a particular initiative. And, you know, we have that Georgia way, the Atlanta way. If we want the Olympics, we go get the Olympics. If we want to build Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we figure out how to build Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that's the true with the ecosystem as well. We have platforms where people that are sometimes competitors will lay down, you know, that competitiveness for a minute for the benefit of our state and our city, and that's true leadership.
The rising tide rises all ships. That's something that we hear frequently here in this tech community. And to your point earlier, if we want to make Atlanta the tech hub of the South, we're going to do it. And I would argue we have done it.
Oh, we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there. You know, and we've earned that place, you know, and we can sit there with confidence. This isn't just an arrogant declaration of something. We have earned our spurs. And we can sit there on a global stage. We are a global hub of innovation, and we should be very proud of what brought us here and what put us there. And we're going to continue to be that global hub for innovation because of the great things that are continuing to come out of, you know, it's all over. So what's going on in Augusta right now? You know, both in medicine, both in cybersecurity, the only military cyber command outside of the DC area. Wow. It's in Georgia. I mean, this is phenomenal. What we're doing, you know, transactions. It's Atlanta, it's greater Atlanta, it's Columbus, it's all over the state. And these things are really phenomenal. As we get into ag tech, we get into other areas, it's really pulling in what we're doing in digital media, what we're doing with the film industry. You know, we're #1 for business. We're there. We are a global center of innovation.
It feels so good.
Yeah, doesn't it?
So for people who want to connect with you and follow TAG, where should they go?
Well, you should go to tagonline.org is our main site. And that's where you can connect with all of us, our 35,000 members, our 27 societies, about every industry function, including FinTech, but also sales leadership, young professionals, women in technology, diversity and inclusion. All of these things are coming together and help create this great ecosystem that we have.
This is
and you'll continue to talk about us too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we are big supporters of TAG.
Greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, supporters of what you're doing. Obviously, FinTech South, thank you so much for having us here. This has been an honor to meet the big players here and cover this exciting initiative. So thank you so much, Larry. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure.